still here.
The Farinwood hearts are temporarily stabilized, but this is odd.
Watch your back! Get down! About 2 or 3 years have passed since my last visit. Wuling City has changed quite a bit. Personnel of the Yinlang Special Task Force have important duties and cannot leave our posts easily. But we do get 2 rounds of R&R every year. I did not apply for leave due to personal reasons. 10 years ago, I promised a friend to do my best and stabilize the rift in the North Wuling exclusion zone. The tragedy of the science station would not be repeated. Yes. When the disaster happened, Yinglong immediately dispatched teams to the science station. I was amongst them. But I was just a raw recruit. Many things were beyond. Though facing calamity, he said there was no need to be sad. If I could just come back in 10 years, as long as the Tianshu stand in Wuling, the city shall rise again, with greater splendor. And it seems he was right. The city is well. The subject It's all right, Adam. What happened already happened.
Hi.
That means the man really knows what he's doing.
Beautiful. Data's just beautiful. Chan Shishimo will be pleased. If only I could get a letter of recommendation.
This Tian Shishimo is quite a personality. He's known for his unforgiving style of mentoring, yet managed. If he were alive. I didn't know him for long, but he was warm and mild-tempered. I wish I could tell you more about him, but he left early. There were no except that promise. Seems like a VIP for Tian Shizhuang.
I wouldn't have thought he was actually part of the Shiranite Forge project.
strange. The energy fluctuations around this passage are not within nominal range. No. Approaching it only increases the fluctuation amplitude. We did have a recent increase in the Fahrenheit Heart's energy burst frequency. However, this reading is through the...
Admin, should I call the Inland Task Force for support?
If we hit peak readings, we must inform all Marker Stone personnel and enact emergency readiness measures.
If that's the will of the Faramund proxy, I say we head straight in and take a look around.
That's a very bold proposal.
Perhaps Tianshi Shimo has a better alternative.
Of course. I say we follow it cautiously.
stand here awake as the law watches upon me.
The smell of dirt, foul beast, and... the end means sad.
I'll have a go this time. Hey! Stop running! I don't think I'm That's enough! Quit running! A phantom? Careful! They're attracted to firm and hard energy leaks.
Verify and report personal status, team.
The name of the pack will echo across the land.
We made another step forward.
Finally! Caught them all and sent Endman. You... A promise? Made to some... Can't believe you went through the same thing. 10 years ago, I was also part of the search and rescue operations. I met a Yinglong reservist. That poor soul ran out of luck and didn't survive the secondary disasters. I promised them I'd rebuild this city into a place teeming with life. I tried to keep my word and brought that vision to life. Just a coincidence. The Yinglong reservist I knew was a young woman. If she were around, she would have become a full-fledged trooper and earned her code name. She really liked cute little critters. So many died in that disaster. She made a little headstone for them. Don't be. It's all behind us. Time to find the last energy spill.
The smell of dirt, foul beast, and... the end means sad.
It's up ahead. I know you want to run. There's no escaping this time. It's right opposite us. Use the dichromalite.
place just spilled pheromone heart energy. Yet, it's so lifelike. Alright, little buddies. Come closer. Wanna play?
The Endmen and I have been running around to send them back to the scroll, yet here you are, cuddling.
Apologies. I can't get up or down. I forgot my handy term. Then these little buddies showed up.
Just send them back where they belong. Stat.
No more ink spirits. I guess all the energy leaks are back in the scroll.
You don't sound very happy about this.
I really like my little friends. I think I might miss them.
Huh. All entities are back in place. Once it's fixed, there'll be no more chasing of runaway. In any case, I really appreciate your help. I said... It's done. I gotta rush back and catch some sleep.
And I have to go, Edmund. I gotta see my captain.
Once this is all over,
Don't sweat it. Mr. Inglong Chuber is just doing his job.
come on. I actually need...
Of course, Tianshi Ximua. This trooper is in your...
I wanted to know if you knew Shen Jiaohe, a girl who took part in a...
I know, but I'm afraid that person wasn't a girl.
What?
Shen Jiaohe is my actual name. Proud Summit. That's what the words mean. The one I remember wasn't called Ximua.
How do you know?
The ID tag on his PPE suit said so.
Well, I was wearing a suit from a fallen superior.
Fate works in unpredictable ways.
Unpredictable indeed. This feels quite unexpected. I am happy, but I am the yin and yang mixed up for 10 years. I would have probably carried this mistake to my grave if not for...
Yeah. For all this time, Tianshi Ximua stayed at Wuling. We probably worked together at the same place a few times. Yet we never ran into each other.
I guess so. That's something we can drink to. I guess overworking is a bad habit.
I came because I was concerned. I hope Tianshi Ximua didn't do anything upsetting. I saw you smiling rather positively when you came out. So I get what exactly happened in there. Why are you so happy? I have complete faith in you and Tianshi Ximua. Now, just let me in on the interesting details. Oh? old friends meeting again. Hmm? I thought you were happy about it. Why are you sighing?
I was just wondering if there are any forgotten old friends out there waiting for me. They might be hoping to see me again.
Of course. You are never alone in this journey of yours.
She mentioned somewhere underground? I know that place. But if that's where we're meeting, things aren't looking too good.
Aren't looking too good? Tell me more about the location.
We should just head over and see. I guessed right. There's a medical
cabin? But isn't the city medical clinic at...
Prilika, medical cabin is just a nice way to put it. It's actually a place for the deceased to rest a while. So, did you hear about the memorial service?
Memorial service?
Yeah, I heard that a memorial service will be held at the Eternal Wall in 3 days. The names of those who bravely died will be engraved upon it for remembrance. We'll probably receive an official invite soon.
Oh.
Mifu always treats her watch guards like family, and many of them fell in battle. She's definitely feeling terrible right now. Mifu,
You're here.
are you alright?
I've made a head count. 7 good men. 7. I hope people will remember their sacrifices.
They shall be lauded as heroes. Wu Ling will not forget them.
There's a problem. 7 watchguards went missing during the battle. And we found 7 bodies wearing our uniform. 4 of the deceased have been identified. Their families bade them farewell. But there are 3 deceased that we cannot identify.
Huh? What happened?
Their bodies... they have been ruined by the Blight. Once we cleanse the bodies of Blight for burial, they will be completely unidentifiable. Storing Blight-affected remains is not very appropriate. I know that too. The boss got me a 12-hour window. I still have some time. Enfielders, you are experts in handling Blight issues. Can I ask you to identify these 3 watchguards? This is the very least I can do for them.
Our scanning tech can penetrate blighted materials.
Don't worry, Mifu. We'll take care of this.
Thank you. I need to be somewhere else.
The 3 should be resting somewhere up ahead. Who should we start with? Enman, decide for us. to Mifu. I really hope we can help her with this.
Emin, how goes the investigation? A leg with Shiranite bone. It's old Lee.
Old Lee? The one who couldn't keep his leg still?
And a good man. He saved someone during the Blight Tide, and ended up blighting his right leg. He had no choice. To stay alive, he had to give it up. He wasn't young anymore. Oli could have retired early, but the stubborn Ofu refused to leave his post. Even the boss couldn't talk him out of it. Not only that, the silly old dolt even convinced the boss to give him a Shiranite leg.
Old Lee probably didn't want to leave the crew. He wanted to stay in Wuling for a bit longer.
Indeed. Now we have Old Lee. What about the other two? Completely blightified. Understood. I will prioritize his blight cleans. The process of elimination is our only option to confirm his identity. Let him rest for now. You mentioned this one was erypathy positive. Impossible. I read through all of the Watchguard's health examination reports. None of us have erypathy.
It's unlikely for our Endmen to make mistakes about Originium matter.
That is a possibility.
You sense that something's off.
Yeah. Got through plenty of cases. Things warrant a closer look whenever I get these feelings. Have you found other leads? A leg with Shiranite bone.
Old Lee?
And a good man. He had no choice. But the stubborn Ofu, not only that...
Old Lee probably didn't want...
Indeed. Now we have... We found Old Lee. If that poor erypathy positive is not a Watchguard, I want to focus on this variable first.
Not a Watchguard?
As of now, some Wulingers are still missing. Perhaps he was one of those... After all, Watchguard outfits offer better protection than ordinary clothing. This image is very obvious. There aren't that many cases of erypathy in Wuling. A simple check at the medical clinic should clear things up. Can you help me with that? I need to talk to Oli's family.
Of course. We'll visit the medical... Thinking about Old Lee makes me really sad. But Mifu has to feel this 7 times.
Hi there. I'm the nurse for this department. Anything I can help you with?
We're Endfielders helping out Captain Me. We need to check something.
Oh. I read about you in the news.
Heroes?
Yeah, but I could say the same for...
Can you verify the identity of this?
Look at the resolution of this image. Sure. Just wait for a bit while I search for it.
We compared this with every erypathy positive we have on file. No one fits this image. That's not possible. I even searched the HAS data.
Everyone in Hengshan has a healthcare register.
That's right. And all registered individuals get a file.
The alternative seems likely. He might have been recently infected.
Mifu said please relay a message for me. She must take a break and rest, and get her health examination at the clinic.
shall reveal itself. Is there something I missed?
Oh dear. I'm so screwed. Oh, Mr. Moore. I need to find you
Hello there, young man? You look troubled. What happened?
Oh. You must be the guest of Tianxie Zhuang. I heard all about you. The defenders of Wuling City.
Well, everyone in the city fought hard to protect their homes.
Where should I start?
Your mentor?
My name's Indong, and I started my studies at Wuling last year. My mentor, Tianxie Mo, is a lecturer at the Tianxie Bureau. When the Blight Tide came, I went looking for him to get him to shelter. He's got bad legs, you see. Physician Tsui of the medical clinic told me he had run off. I searched the entire city. Nothing. Physician Tsui thinks that the old dolt is just throwing a tantrum. He did plenty of that, but it's really different this time.
Is he crazy?
Well, Mr. Mo has always been rather interesting. People told me that the medical clinic was being extra forgiving because he worked really hard. But I don't care what they say about Mr. Mo. I'm clumsy too, but he took the time and taught me.
Take a deep breath, young man.
Back then,
Remember the Blight Tide? We all saw it. But respecting one's mentor is a really big thing in Hangshan. I don't know. The lad looks really desperate. Really? That's awesome!
So the last witness saw him running off to the maintenance zone outside the city. The area may be dangerous. We'll handle it.
All right, young man. Stay in the city and keep searching. We'll look outside the city for you.
You're really helping? Oh, I don't know how to thank you all.
But light tides in Angloi are really dangerous. If...
I'm not asking much, but I'm his only disciple. It's the very least I could do for him. And myself.
And we will do everything we can.
He was last seen near the maintenance zone. We should look around the place.
Clues might be hidden beneath the Blight Tide. Let's run a scan, Endman.
Enman. But hey, did you happen to notice? Some dirty sneak following us in secret.
No, stop! I'm just going the same way, that's all!
Iron Bosun? Why are you here? I thought you left Wuling.
Don't mention it. I can't find my bro Rusty. After we got away from you, Rastin and I planned to leave Wuling. But we ran into a bunch of splatters. Extra large ones too, mind you. Rusty tried to protect me and distracted them on his own.
What happened next?
I don't know. He told me to look for him at Peach Blossom Wharf before he ran off. Oh, it's a code name that only the two of us know. Anyways, I waited for ages, but Rusty never showed up. What happened to my bro? I knew he scampered off towards the city. I made my way here, but found nothing. Oh, what?
Wuling just went through a lot. A stockader wouldn't have an easy time near the city. And there's tons of residual blight and Angloy around.
But I thought you got some important... Oh, thank you very much. I owe you big shots of big time again.
You're really nice to your bro, you know that?
Well, he likes being a hero. You saw that before, right? Oh, yeah. What exactly are you investigating around here? Got it. We're gonna find clues about some watchguard.
Incoming! Iron Bosun, get behind me! You're fighting Grey Destruct, Priscilla! One miss! Here's our chance! Not the best target! Lift up! I see a gathering of Angloy. Wait, hold on. Isn't this residue of Originium arts?
Active Originium of such levels might have been left by a rampant arts unit.
A rampant arts unit. And a gathering of Angloy. Things probably didn't end well for the caster. This one will be quite a hassle. Watch out, people! I think I saw something. Is this the arts unit? The caster must have fought a Could this caster be Jiaoban?
This is Rusty's. When you were fighting, I saw something familiar and went ahead to pick it up. What do you say? Does this mean that Rusty...
This only proved that he was here.
Bosun, finding a clue is a good thing. Your brother probably already left the city. Once we take care of Mithu's issue, we'll focus on finding him.
Thank you.
I made some progress. We verified the second body as Zhen Xingyuan. What about you?
Mithu, we found traces of Originium activation. An arts unit ran out of control.
We found what is left of the arts unit, but we're unsure if it belonged to Jiaoban.
I'm actually nearby. Heading over right now. Yes. This is indeed Japan's arts unit. I guess this is over. Thank you for your assistance. Wait, who is this?
Oh, I almost forgot. This is Iron Bosun.
Huh. The Stockader brothers. Where's the other one?
We got separated.
He probably won't get far in Wuling. And since the place is dangerous...
Indeed. Stockaders aren't popular in the city right now.
Thanks.
You sure? How is he? Any critical conditions? Okay. Give me the witness info. I'm heading over right now. Hold on. Is he wearing his watchguard? Okay, got it. We found Japan.
He's still alive?
Yeah. Somewhere near Serenity Garden. Unconscious, but not in critical condition.
That's wonderful.
So...
I got the same question, so I asked.
Huh? But the body we were investigating...
I'm going to Serenity Garden and have a talk with the witness. She's our only lead.
Serenity Garden. In this city watchguard's outfit. Rusty, don't tell me you were trying to be a tough guy again.
We've arrived. It's over there.
Oh, Captain Mei. I'm Ling Yue, and I usually sell flowers here. It was shortly after the battle. I hid. He got closer, and I saw he was...
Wait. Whoa.
Just his undergarments, and they were really dirty. Let me think. He was holding something. Like a bundle...
Close.
I don't know. I couldn't see clearly because he was holding him real... He was very weak. But...
Huh? Tian Shijiang! Yeah, Tian Shijiang. He's my grandpa.
But I only sell flowers here. I didn't know where they placed Tian Shijiang's merit stone. He hesitated a bit, but he also looked really worried. And then he stumbled out shortly afterwards. The bundle in his arms was gone as well. I was thinking about helping him when he suddenly fell to the ground. It scared me. So I called the watch guards and they told me to wait here.
Good. I think I know what happened. Rest easy now.
Does Japan know your grandpa?
I don't know.
We should find the bundle he was carrying. Where's your grandpa's merit stone?
It's a short distance up ahead.
So much blight. Bosun, you can slow down a bit.
The local Tianxia pillar is not working. We must repair it to get across.
Bosun, we'll deal with this blight first. Then we'll go meet your grandpa together.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
what happens when you mess with the back. Nicely done.
Thanks, everyone. Grandpa, your little Amo is here again.
An originium device?
This is Rusty's. No, this can't be. Impossible.
Calm down, Bosun.
The body you're investigating. It's got an originium crystal on the left chest, right? That's what he had. The eye patch in the cave is also his.
We should give him a moment.
Grandpa, we are really the worst kids ever. We failed at school and everything. We then ran off and became bandits. We're the worst letdowns ever. Back at the stockade, I was afraid to hear people talk about old John and his super disappointing grandkids. We were afraid to see you. We were terrified. We couldn't even bring ourselves back here. Grandpa, Ago told me that he still wants to be a Tianshi. I want to say it too, but I'd be such a disappointment to you. That's why we decided to quit. We were really trying to start over, Grandpa. I beg you, protect Ago and help him return safely.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
Aaron Bosun and Rusty Hook. They both used to be Wulin citizens.
I presume you knew already, Captain Me?
I'm not a note at all. I just assigned someone on it. The two brothers, Jiang Zhenggo and Jiang Zhengmao, went missing a few years ago. I was surprised they became stockaders.
I saw a pack of Angoloid chasing him and did not hesitate. There were too many of them. Things got a little hot. I didn't even know the name of the poor guy.
He is Jiang Zhenggo.
I only realized realized later that I saved a stockader. Sometimes it's hard to tell the bandits apart from the good ones. Regardless, the guy managed to reach a safe place. I thought he'd run for it. I was bleeding all over the place. Couldn't even tell where my wound was. He wasn't doing any better. I collapsed to the ground and he kept shaking me to keep me awake. Told me that the stockade turncoats were coming.
Stockade turncoat?
The last thing I remember was him taking off my outfit.
Why did he... The stockade turncoats were killing every Woolinger they see. The guy saved you.
He saved me. Perhaps I was seeing things before I passed out? He wore my watchguard uniform and smiled before he left Serenity Garden. Tianshizhang, Meritstone. He kept shouting these words.
Oh, that's why you were mumbling these words when you were out.
Yeah. Serenity Garden. Tianshizhang, Meritstone. These words kept appearing in my mind. I was still in the cave when I woke up. But the guy was already gone. I felt incredibly dizzy. I used the words to guide me and made my way to Serenity Garden. And in the garden, I found the Merit Stone with Zheng's name inscribed upon it. And left his clothes there. It took the last bits of my strength. When I opened my eyes again, I was in the medical clinic. So, this Zheng Jinggo, is he still alive?
I hope you have your answers. Visiting hours are almost over. Please, let the
Look after yourself. We are leaving for now.
They're here. We carefully searched Rusty Hook's clothing and found this. It probably gave off the traces of Orichnium in our scans.
Just play it. I won't.
Oh, Mal. I know you'd go and find Grandpa if I didn't show up at Peach Blossom Wharf. Remember when we, sneaked into that old Chencha's courtyard? We watched a movie through the window. The old slayer also gave his disciple an audio tape. Bosun, my man, by the time you hear this, I'll no longer be around. That's great acting, right? Listen well to the words I'm about to say. I'm about to start my own journey. Gotta apologize to you. I told you, nothing but lies about the world outside. Those were Grandpa's adventures. I just spiced things up and told them again. Now I gotta get myself a decent head start. And then I'll come over and pick you up, deadweight. But the Peach Blossom Wharf and Yuhua Field are real. If you ever miss me, just visit these places. If you don't miss me, I'll give you a flick on the head. Enough said. See you around.
Blasted, blighted bastard! That old dot kept lying till the very end. He thought he could be a watchguard by wearing the outfit and sweating their slapstick. Who does he think he is? A master warrior? Some kind of hero? Heroes don't end up like this!
Captain Me, we found the truth, at least.
Yes. But we have the truth. But it's not one I'm ready to accept.
I wonder what we can for Bosun. He's totally devastated right now.
Do what? What can we really do? The Eternal Wall...
So, the Henman's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Endman fought at full power. Perlica, have you seen that before?
I did not. But I found records of important battles fought by our Endmen. They gave rise to quite a few stories. In any case, we should expedite the restoration of our Endmen's health and memories.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed! Mark supporting reference! Perfect teamwork! Push forward! Danger up ahead!
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Leave it to me! Leave it to me! Ready to strike! Take your end! Take them out! Incoming! Unknown hazard! An easy victory.
Violence is never our objective. Let's press forward. These footprints.
They lead to the Blight Tide. The clues end here. Now this is weird.
We should head back and tell Yindong about this.
Ah!
Where would that old Chanshu go during desperate times?
Based on what Yindong told us, the old man seems to have some obsession.
Let's hope the medical clinic physicians can give us a clue. are so devastated.
The Blight Tide is a truly devastating force. Let's look around. Perhaps we'll find the other Tianxia mentioned by Physician Soy.
Who might you be? People are really busy, and I can't spare... The Blight Tide just receded, and we could only save a few...
Old troublemaker? Could that be Tianshu Mo?
You know him? Great. Take a look at this mess we have on our hands.
The Blight.
The Blight Tide was just receding. We were trying to get rid of the residual masses when the old geezer showed up. Then he started lashing out at the Blight with some kind of whip, and he made it worse. He was also spouting nonsense like fracture point and fault plane. That old plot is nothing but trouble.
Is he...
I don't care what he was trying. He made things worse. Period. The Blight messed up the farms. We can't even deploy the rescue measures we prepared. These test fields are the only solution we have.
How did things end up like this? Food reserves are low. Let's help you with the deblighting operations. But I wonder if you can help us find that old troublemaker as well. He's gone missing, and his disciple is kinda worried.
Protecting these fields is our top priority. I'd be super grateful if you could fix them. Got a plan. I can get people to look around. But we're really counting on you to clear the Blight.
Leave it to us.
These fields are heavily blighted. We must locate the Blight core. The jet drone should do the trick.
More lash marks. Did Tianshu Mo make these? Blight cores?
Someone attacked them before we arrived here. These look like... lash marks.
Does that mean...
You did it! Wonderful!
Someone attacked the Blight masses here. They might look bigger, but they're also less hazardous.
Really? Are you saying that...
Well, his technique wasn't perfect, and he couldn't strike the core itself. It would seem that he made things worse, but he was only trying to help.
So he wasn't here to cause trouble. I should apologize for my outburst earlier. And thank you for saving the test fields. But the lash marks he left overlap...
Angoloy? That means he's...
The lash marks go a long way into the distance. Sorry. I want to do more, but I gotta do my job.
It's all right. We can handle the rest.
What now? Should we...
Yes. And we should also use the...
smell of dirt. Foul beast. And...
Oh, great. You're here. Let's head in.
What is this mentor of yours like?
I deeply respect Mr. Moore, but others kept saying how eccentric he is.
Eccentric?
Yeah. Oddly tempered. This is where Mr. Mo used to work. Many of his Tianshi peers have retired. I'm not sure if anyone here knows him well. People also said that he left this place with plenty of grief and regret.
Welcome, visitors. What is the purpose of this visit?
Oh, hi. My name's Dong. I'm a student of Tianshi Mo. My mentor has,
Tianshi Mo. I know him. Has he accepted another student? Oh, poor thing. I hope you haven't suffered much.
What? Mr. Mo treats me really well. No one's suffering.
Well, my own mentor told me about Old Mo. They go back a long way. Old Mo has an interesting temperament. He rarely accepts disciples. And when he did, those poor souls just wouldn't stop complaining. All of them left after a while. When his favorite disciple passed away, he simply stopped accepting anymore. And that was for the best. His theories are fringe and extreme. It's not easy for anyone involved. Oh, I also heard Old Mo had been admitted to the medical clinic. How is he doing?
He's... Well, I came here to see where he went. Tianshi Mo went missing when the Blight Tide hit us.
What? The Blight Tide? Did he do it again? Oh, he just couldn't let go of his preposterous ideas. Sorry, but I'm afraid we haven't seen him.
You seem to know Tianshi Mo very well. Can you share a few more details with us?
Administrator and Supervisor Perlica. Huh. You're actually here for Old Mo as well. I don't really know what to say about him. I had just started my career when I met him, and he was already planning his resignation.
Why did he want to leave?
It was the Blight Tide. Everyone says so. It's been the only thing on his mind these last 10 years. He lost vision in one of his eyes during that disaster 10 years ago. Since then, he swore to completely neutralize the Blight Tide.
So that's what happened to his eye.
He's like many in the city. They lost loved ones or family, and it burned a mark on them. He looked upon the ever-growing Blight Tide with nothing but hate. Old Mo occasionally went to the tidal shores just to curse the tide, and his curses could last an entire day. The Institute often criticized his attitude towards his research, but Old Mo never cared.
What is his research?
It's a project based on a branch of Arknight science. He chose the most dangerous project of all, the Tide Flare. He believed the flaying whip could expand fracture points into fault planes. A direct strike at the core would bring the whole thing down.
It's theoretically feasible, but...
But it's too risky. A user of the Tide Flare would be completely exposed to the Blight itself. The slightest miscalculations of core locations would have potentially lethal consequences.
No wonder the Institute went against it.
But Mr. Mo is usually a really kind man. This is...
I hardly ever saw him after he left the Institute. I hope he's doing all right.
Thank you for sharing the information with us. We'll keep searching the Institute to see if there are any clues we've missed.
Blight Tide, Blight Tide. Mr. Mo really hates this thing.
sense she'll reveal itself. Is there something I missed?
My heroes, this is Mr. Mo's residence. Oh, Mr. Mo's Tianqi apparatus. I saw it at the medical clinic before. Why did they leave it here?
This Tianqi apparatus seems deliberately sabotaged.
Really? But Mr. Mo always took really good care of it.
Enmin, can you fix it?
The originium structure has been damaged. The other parts should be fine.
The smell of dirt. actually fixed it! That's amazing, Enmin!
These are all the test logs made by Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore, he gave up almost everything for the Tide Flayer. Why did he destroy it all? Nothing stopped him. Not even his disability nor his doubtful peers, but the research progress halted 2 years ago.
From the looks of it, Tian Shenmue decided to give up after the failure.
Yeah. Mr. Moore then applied for a transfer and got himself admitted to the medical clinic. He kept talking about letting go. I finally realized what he was talking about. My dear heroes, there's a place I want to go. Mr. Mo might be there. Yes, Serenity Garden.
Where should we go next?
Serenity Garden. Will Tian Shenmue be there?
You're here. This is the place.
This
merit stone bears Chunhe's name. She was my senior. And she was Master Mua's strongest supporter. Other senior disciples left, but Chunhe stayed with Mr. Mo, fighting the Blight Tide at every shore. But she had a birth defect and died young. Mr. Mo brought me here. And every time he did, he always brought a lotus flower and blamed himself for not protecting those around him. That's all Mr. Moa told me. Perhaps he chose to let go because of this.
letting go is a very difficult thing to do.
But would Chunhe really want Mr. Mo to let this go?
Huh. What are these?
I guess my fellow seniors came here as well. There's a florist over there. I want to talk to Chunhe alone for a while. I want her to know what we found. after all this, we still couldn't find where Mr. Mo went. I won't give up. Not when there is a glimmer of hope. You didn't know him, but you still did so much for him. I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I feel.
Oh, don't worry. Mr. Mo is definitely the lucky type.
I'll study the files and clues left by Mr. Mo closely. There's definitely something hidden inside.
Keep us updated on your progress. We'll also pay extra attention on our end. We shall return here tomorrow and wait for the person your mentor promised to meet.
The smell of dirt. Busy long enough. Tis time for a break. Let's go and feast along Fangxing Avenue.
I think I remember the place. Plenty of students.
Yeah, students aren't exactly rich, but Fangxing Avenue offers great food on the cheap. And we did survive a major challenge. This one's on me. Actually, I say our Enmin's got the tab. That smells so delicious. I'm starving. That's quite a crowd. Did someone open a new store?
Antien, both of you have valid reasons, but you know there's only one stall left. We have to reach it.
I know, Liu. I never wanted to make things difficult. Azai and I would do our best and go with the watch guard's arrangements.
Hold up. Count me out if you're going with the arrangements. I'm different, Uncle Liu. I got a plan, plus the determination to see it through. The stall is mine to rent, and that's final.
Emman, what a coincidence. I'll let them do the.
Are the lady and the young man arguing about who gets to use the stall?
I guess so. I saw a new poster on the bulletin. I came here really early in the morning just to want to see if I could get lucky with the stall. But I ran into.
I've been perfecting my business plan since last year. Fortune smiles on me cause...
Let's all take a step back and talk nicely, okay? Captain Me and Endman, the Avenue business bidding process might be the problem. It calls for fair competition. Both are qualified and their business plans are sound, but they're... This is a real dilemma.
What's your take, Endman?
Enfield can't really handle complicated things like this.
Dinner's on me.
Ooh, I might have an idea. Enman, come here. Let's talk about this.
Start a competition? Sounds like a plan.
Etienne and Azai, you going along? Maybe you could set up your stalls first. May the most popular one win.
Haha, sure thing. We Wulingers have a thing for competitions. Fair and simple. Let's start in 2 days.
Count this lady in. There is no way I will lose.
And to help Mifu out, feel free to ask if you need anything from us.
You darlings are too kind. But I'm fine for now. Why don't you help Azai first?
One can hardly imagine how
10 years ago, this was just a stretch of blighted wilderness without any buildings or life. Welcome, my patrons and friends. This massive chubby Lung mascot is a symbol of Fengxing Avenue. One could hardly imagine how 10 years ago, this was just a stretch of blighted wilderness without any buildings or life. Welcome, my patrons and friends. This massive chubby Lung mascot is a symbol of Fengxing Avenue. One could hardly imagine how 10 years ago, this was just a stretch of blighted wilderness without any buildings or life. Welcome, my patrons and friends. This massive chubby Lung mascot... Greetings, people. It's me again. The mini shell beasts before you are a symbol of Wuling's rich ecology. I even raised one when I was a kid.
These mini
Greetings,
shell beasts
people.
are so
It's me
cute.
again.
There are
The
so
mini shell
many of
beasts
them.
before you are a symbol of Wuling's rich ecology.
presence
Bureau
is
Academy.
the most
It's a place
iconic
of
symbol of
miracles,
the Tianchu Bureau
such as
Academy.
the Bane of all blight,
Snappity snap.
Shiranite.
Let me think
This
about what
here
else I
before
might
you
say
is
this
Wuling
time.
Center of Science, the Tianchu Bureau Academy. It's a place of miracles, such as the Bane of all blight, Shiranite. This here before you is Wuling Center of Science, the Tianchu Bureau Academy. It's a place of miracles, such as the Bane of all blight, Shiranite. This here before you is Wuling Center of Science, the Tianshi Bureau Academy. It's a place of miracles, such as the Bane of all blight, Shiranite. This here before you is Wuling Center of Science, the Tianshi Bureau Academy. It's a place of miracles, such as the Bane of all blight, Shiranite. This here before you is Wuling Center of Science, the Tianshi Bureau Academy. It's a place of miracles, such as the Bane of all blight, Shiranite. This here before you is Wuling Center of Science, the Tianshi Bureau Academy. It's a place of miracles, such as the Bane of all blight,
Henman's fighting
Shiranite.
style is pretty unique.
This here before you is Wuling Center of Science, the Tianshi Bureau Academy. It's a place of... patrons and friends. This massive chubby Lung mascot is a symbol of Fengxing Avenue.
Let me count the photos. We're all set. Wow, you ran into Li Feng? Huh. All right, here are the rest of the vouchers. But sit tight, because not all the prizes are ready yet. Swing by when the competition starts.
Atsai, this event of yours seems really well planned.
Really? You think it's well planned? Sorry, I got too carried away. They're the most motivating words I've heard. Everyone criticized me as a kid. They kept saying I aim too high and how my head is full of weird ideas. But they won't take me down. Art is the career I chose. Oh, I hope that doesn't feel like too much. I actually learned these tricks from the TGCC's got all sorts of super rad tricks. You need a really flashy pet.
But your ideas aren't weird. I think they're...
That's right! Innovation! That's what I was gonna say. My vision is to make Wuling a city of innovation. She shouldn't simply focus on science and experiments and super boring lessons. The city deserves something new every day. She's gotta embrace innovation. And Wuling shouldn't keep herself mired in the past. No one should shackle her future. And thank you all for helping me out.
I'm a little curious about how Aunt Tian is preparing for this. Let's go talk to her. Alrighty. I just remembered something. I've actually had Aunt Tian's noodles before.
You've had them before?
Yeah, they're really famous. Everyone who lived in Wuling City ate them too. When I first arrived here, My teammates treated me to some. The cues were ridiculous. Oh, but a bite of those noodles solved all your troubles. It simply felt like being back at home. Ugh, I can't find the words to describe it. But you'll know when you have a bowl. We got some nymph sprouts. Let's bring them back to Aunt Tian.
The pack never overlooks any resources in the wild. Keep an eye on that area.
Orlean is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
Yeah, this grove nymph. I got the rest prepped.
Aunt Tian, did you run a stall back at the residential area?
Of course, darling.
I had your noodles back when I was in Wuling. I even talked about them with my friends aboard Dijon.
Seems we're tied together by fate. I can reveal a few of my secrets, so you can make your own. Braised meat noodles meal. Our first step is prepping the materials. We need minced long ear fillets, plus liangge turnips. And there are 3 house secrets from Aunt Tian. First, use fresh stock for the nymph sprouts. Second, cook that meat over a small fire till it's just right. Too fast and it would be too tough. Too long and it would melt into the stock. The third secret lies in the dough. It's living and breathing, children. You need to find it out yourselves.
Find it out ourselves? Is there any trick to this?
My trick is having the heart to feed someone. Once you get these feels, your meals will end up delicious. I will show you what it means. Help me bring the ingredients here. And just what I need, please. Don't bring too much, huh? The main ingredients are half a key of long ear meat and 50 grams of liangge turnip cut in strips.
said something else. Doesn't look right. This isn't in on Tian's recipe. If we forget, we can always ask Aunt Tian again. Aunt Tian probably said something else. Doesn't look right. This isn't in Aunt Tian's recipe. Aunt Tian probably...
Got the main ingredients?
Aunt Tian probably... If we forget, we can always ask Aunt Tian again.
The condiments are 10 grams.
If we forget, we can always ask Aunt Tian again. Doesn't look right. This... If we forget, we can always... Doesn't look right.
It's done, my darlings. Have it while it's hot.
It's so good. Oh, I feel so happy right now. It's...
And I'm happy you...
Huh? So, what meat did you...
Back then...
Back in those days, I believe everyone had it hard.
Indeed. It's a long story. When they were building this city, I worked in the construction crew. We only received supplies once per month. Hardly any of us got the braised meat. This place was literally uninhabited. The foul beasts that arrived probably went home because there was nothing around. I never thought about building a big noodle business. The first bowl I made was for a child. The child got sick and everything tasted bitter. So I made some motors with the remaining The child then brought friends over to try the noodles. And the other kids brought their parents over for more. The adults couldn't stop crying as they ate. The flavors reminded them of Hongshan and the Liangge turnip vines of summer sprawling along the fence. Oh dear, I just rambled on and... All right, darlings, go ahead and do your thing. This old lady is ending the daily shift.
I totally mastered the braised meat noodles. I'll definitely make more for you once we get back to Dijon. So, Enman, which of those two will win?
It seems that both sides are